Hi, my name is Caroline Holke. I'm really excited to share with you today a practice that I'm finding really effective for myself in managing urges. What I've done is I've taken from a couple different modalities and put them together into a short practice that, again, I'm finding really, really effective in managing urges. So what I start with is actually comes from EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It's also called tapping. The reason that I start with that is because there's a physical aspect that kind of interrupts the urge in the moment. So what it looks like is you tap on the karate chop part of your hand. And what I do is I repeat to myself, even though this urge is so strong right now, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though this urge is so frustrating right now, I'm choosing to love and honor myself. So even though I don't want this urge to be here right now, I'm choosing to be with it. I'm choosing to stay with this urge so that I can understand it and I can understand me more. Okay, so after I go through that process, then I stop and I take a deep breath. Okay, now I'm feeling a little grounded and I can go in and I kind of start to examine what's happening in my body. I want to get very clinical here, very specific on what sensations I'm feeling in my body. So maybe it's I feel some tension in my stomach. Maybe it is I feel some restlessness. Now, what does restlessness feel like? It's almost like there's a little tiny race car that's in my bloodstream, that's starting in my leg, that's going up my leg and in my arm and across into the other arm and down the other leg. It's racing round and round and round. Maybe my hands are tingling. You want to get very specific here. You want to pretend like maybe you're announcing this, you're on the radio and you're announcing to somebody that can't see, who doesn't understand what's going on. This is doing two things. This is taking your brain out of freak out mode. You've already kind of started that with the tapping. This is taking it even further. It's taking you out of freak out mode. It's also kind of starting to show, like prove to yourself that these are just sensations in your body. This will not kill you. It's a good reminder because in the moment it feels like it's, the end of the world. Okay, so after you do that, then take another breath and then check back in. How are those sensations? Are they still feeling the same? Have they moved? Are they changing? Are they getting worse? Are they getting better? What's happening? Once it starts to get better, once you start to feel some movement, some change in those sensations, then you move to the next step. That's where you go into inquiry. So what's really happening for me right now? I'm getting this urge to have cookies or wine or whatever it is. But is that really what I want? It's not really what I want because I know that's not what I want because that doesn't align with my higher goals. So this is just a smoke screen here. Okay, that's good understanding. So what is really going on? Then you go into the next step and say, I've peeled that back. I'm going to tell myself the truth. I don't really want the cookies or whatever it is. What is going on? Okay, now I can access it. Now I'm in a position where I can see it's not about the cookies or the wine or the Netflix or whatever it is. I'm upset because I had a fight with my boss or my son or whoever it is. Now, all of a sudden, I'm in a position where I can understand how I can address this. Maybe I want to go talk to my son or my boss. Maybe I want to just go watch Netflix and worry about this tomorrow. Maybe I want to journal about it. Maybe I want to go talk to a friend. All of a sudden, when I can understand what's really going on, then I'm in a position to make better choices. So that is the practice that I have been utilizing. I hope you find it as effective as I have, and I look forward to talking with you again.